Hello and welcome. I am Trish and this is Trish Talks. And on this channel I offer up tips on interior design, home renovation projects, and gardening. And on today's video I'm going to show you how to create a plant wall in your home. So let's get started. Okay, so before we get started building out this wall, I need to wipe these shelves down. My son took the time to put these shelves together. Thank you so much, son. Next, it's time to gather up my plants. But I want to grab a few more from around the house to see which ones work best in this space. So as you can see, all the plants are now gathered in the space, and they'll eventually make it into the plant wall. But what I wanted to show you is that this window gets the eastern morning sun, which plants absolutely love. It's bright, it's not harsh, it's not likely to burn your plants. So this is a great window. My fiddly figs do well in this type of light if you have figs at home. Now this window gets western afternoon light, which is great light. It is not harsh. It's not likely to burn most plants, but it is afternoon light, which means it's a little stronger. It's probably a little hotter. And so you want to be careful with really delicate plants. But again, if your plants thrive in bright indirect light, this is great bright lights. So now it's time to load up the shelves. I decided to place the plants that require the least amount of light and water at the very top. Here we have my philodendron, snake plant, aloe vera plant, pothos, and ZZ plants. This is actually an annual called the cyclamen. I brought this from outside. Lastly, I wanted a viney plant at the end. This one is called Satan pothos. I actually did a video a while back on the best plants for beginners. I'll link it in the description box below. Now, as I fill in the lower shelves, I'll be looking at the size of the plant to make sure that it fits in this space. But I'm also looking at the plant's colors and textures. So along with the plants, I've gathered vases, pictures of family and friends, magazines, and treasures that I love. Okay, so the plant wall is almost done. But what I wanted to do was take a moment to share with you that some of the plants that you may have seen me bringing in weren't necessarily going to make it into the plant wall, but they were going to remain in my new office. And so in particular, I wanted to talk about the fiddly fig because I did grab some plants from around the house in the earlier part of the video. But I want you to be particularly mindful of transplanting a fiddly fig from a different part of your house where it's thriving to a new space, because they don't like to be moved, and so they will go through a little bit of a shock before they acclimate. So you just have to pay really close attention to them. I brought this plant in a few weeks ago and it's already dropped maybe 5 or 6 leaves, but the good news is that I do see new growth at the top. And I do have a video on how to care for your fiddly fig. And I'll link it in this description box below. But yeah, be mindful when you're bringing your plants from different parts of the house. They do go through a little bit of a shock, but if you're attentive, you pay attention to how they typically grow or how they're doing in their new environment, then if you are attentive, you'll be able to catch it and you'll be able to make some changes. But I just wanted to share that with you because, you know, moving your plants around, they're just like little people, and they have real sensitivities, and so you got to be careful.
If you have an oversized candle holder like these, try replacing the candles with small plants. If the candle holder has a sealed base, it can also act as a plant tray and catch the water runoff.
Okay, look, my finished plant wall. Oh my goodness, I have enjoyed this project. Oh, it has my favorite things in it, plants, people that I love. I just love it. I do have a garden guide. I'm going to link it in the description box below that also teaches you how to decorate with plants throughout your home, as well as how to care for them, how to maintain them, how to show them love. So check out that garden guide below. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.